Hey internet, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another updated Disney news for 2021. Now this news is going to be based solely on Walt Disney World in Orlando. I do have one piece of Disneyland news, so if you are a subscriber and you want more Disneyland, even Disneyland Paris, the other Disneylands, content, please let me know down below. If you're not a subscriber, what are you doing? Go down and subscribe. There's tons of new content that's going to be coming up soon, and I want you to have the notifications popping up to get the most updated news and some other content as well. Now we have a lot to cover, so I'm going to start right away. First, I'm going to start with the water parks in Orlando, so that's Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon. So March 7th of 2021, the water parks are going to be reopening. So I'm going to read a little piece of news, or a little piece of verbiage from the Disney website to kind of give you some idea of how this is going to work, because it is a little bit confusing and it's not as normal. So they said, like the other areas of Walt Disney World, we will welcome back guests and cast members to Disney's Blizzard Beach water park in a responsible way. I don't know why it just says Blizzard Beach. With a plan to focus on health and well-being. We will provide more details on our water parks reopening at a later time. You are able to modify your tickets to allow to add on the water park option to your current park pass at this time. It does seem like they are currently not selling a one-day water park pass, but they will allow you to use your one-day water park pass if you do currently still have it and it's not expired. So what this means is, before you could add several different options. You could add just the regular passes, the park hopper passes, and then the park hopper with water park. So obviously they weren't selling those during 2020. So what they're doing is they're allowing you to add that on, but if you show up in Disney World and you do not have a water park pass, you cannot show up at the water parks and just get in on a one park pass if you do not have one. So that's all I have on that for now. If there's anything else that I see that comes up, I'll update you obviously. So some exciting news from Disney Springs is that there is a new cookie place and a new donut place. Two of like the best things. And if you haven't seen what these cookies look like, I'm gonna put them on the screen. They are insane. So Gideon's is the cookie store that opened in Disney Springs, and like I said, look at these cookies, guys. They look amazing and I want to eat them, and apparently they had them at another store in Disney Springs, the Polite Pig, but I didn't know about this when I was there, and I'm sad that I didn't because they look so amazing. And currently they are both offering virtual queues so that the line doesn't go all the way through Disney Springs in like a huge long wait. Both Gideon's and the donut place, which is called Everglazed Donuts. So on the first day of the cookie place being open, Gideon's, the virtual line was 11 hours long. So if you want these cookies, maybe, I don't know if you're able to just go into Disney Springs. Yeah, because you do have to go in and virtually get it from a cast member there, and then you can leave, go back to your hotel, chill, and then come back and get it. But I guarantee that you will want these. So the donut place is called Everglazed Donuts, and this place also seems to have long lines from what I've seen. And when I heard about the first day, I think it was a 7-hour wait. So definitely not as long as Gideon's, because Gideon's seems like it's a whole experience going into the place and everything. So I think that's why it was kind of a longer wait. But definitely worth checking out both of these places when you're in Disney Springs. So the next thing I'm going to move on to is the Hall of Presidents in Epcot is closed. So it is obviously closed to add the 46th President Joe Biden to the attraction. The attraction is 25 minutes long, and I'm gonna be totally honest, I've actually personally never gone in and watched the show because I don't really have any interest in any of that stuff. I think there is some stuff online about Disney people and people in general just wanting to remove Trump from the attraction, but we're not gonna go there right now. But the attraction will be closed. Sometimes it doesn't say when it's going to be opening. Sometimes it could take a month, sometimes it could take a year. So if I do see it open up, I will let you guys know in the next one. So my last bit of good news, and actually I have one more that I literally just found out today, but my last bit of good news that doesn't have too much information on it, but on the Disney Park Blogs website, they announced that they are bringing back more entertainment, which is amazing because that means they'll be bringing back the Festival of the Lion King. Now this show is in Animal Kingdom and I cannot recommend it more. It is such an amazing show and it is so amazing to know that these performers are going to be back at their job and doing what they love. There is going to be obviously some restrictions and some changes to the show on where people sit, and maybe some changes within the show that provides or like abides by the COVID guidelines, but we'll see when that comes out. But that is amazing news, and I don't think it's just the Festival of the Lion King. That's the only one I saw, but it seems like shows in general will be coming back very soon. And then the last piece, the actual last piece of good news that I found out just today, like 5 seconds ago, is that the new area in Epcot, the new France Pavilion area, which is what I threw on my Marie ears, has opened, which means that there's a new area in France that has opened, and that will be the gateway to the new Ratatouille ride, which is not open yet. The barriers are still up for it, and there's a crepe pickup area, and then there's an actual creperie restaurant that will be opening soon, but not as of yet. Okay guys, so now for some not so good news. I'm going to start with the worst news first, which is Disney's Magical Express is officially ending. If you don't know what the Disney's Magical Express is, it's basically a tour bus that takes you from MCO, Orlando's airport, to your Disney World hotel that you are staying at. As of January 1st, 2022, there will no longer be Disney's Magical Express offered. So please know that if you are booking a trip for 2022, that you will either have to book a car rental, which will allow you to have some freedom to roam around Orlando and see some other sites other than Disney, or hire a Uber, Lyft, or another car hire service in Orlando. This is pretty devastating for me because that kind of started my whole trip, like getting onto the Disney's Magical Express, and it also, you don't have to deal with handling your luggage because Disney's Magical Express would do that for you. They haven't announced anything other than those that it's going to be gone. If they do announce something, I will make sure to let you guys know. Okay, another piece of information that I've found out is extra magic hours are being replaced as of January 1st, 2021, which has already happened. Extra magic hours is an added bonus to staying at the Walt Disney World hotels that either give guests an extra hour before or after the regular guests at Disney World would be staying. So they are going to be replaced by early theme park entry. So this is a 30-minute extra entry to every park every day. And this is only offered to guests staying at Walt Disney World hotels. So I mean, it's not that bad. And it does seem like the hours at the parks do seem to be changing quite frequently. So make sure when you're planning your trip, you're looking at the current hours because they are changing pretty frequently due to more restrictions being opened up in Orlando. So moving on to the next thing, we have found out that all Disney cruises for March 2021, this coming March, have been taken off the website. February was canceled a little while ago, but it just seems to be canceling each month as they come closer to the month that they're going to be sailing. This is still not approved by the CDC to allow cruising to commence. These are not officially canceled according to Disney Cruise Line. It could just be a way to limit any additional bookings, but March has been taken off the site completely. It just seems to be that you should just stay mindful when you're booking a cruise right now that cruise bookings can be canceled, they could be modified. Just make sure you're always aware of what's going on in the cruise industry and whether the CDC is allowing cruises to commence. So lastly, like I said, I have one piece of Disneyland news in California. Since Disneyland and California Adventure are still closed, they are not doing annual passes this year. Due to the uncertainty around when they are opening, they're issuing refunds for the 2021 year. They are currently working on a new membership program to come out in the near future. So I do have some verbiage from the Disney site that may help you with if you currently do have an annual pass. They're saying annual pass holders who held active passports as of March 14, 2020 will continue to receive applicable discounts based on their passport type for merchandise and food and beverage at the select downtown Disney District and Buena Vista Street locations until the new membership offerings are announced. As an added benefit, starting January 18th through February 25th, 2021, those annual pass holders will receive an extra 30% discount on select merchandise at select locations in downtown Disney and Buena Vista Street. So downtown Disney and Buena Vista Street are kind of like Disney Springs in Disneyland. So those areas are open, but the actual parks, Disneyland and California Adventure, are not opening as of yet. And so they're just saying that they're going to give you this discount for obviously, you know, waiting for this to open, and when the new memberships are announced, they will let you know. But I haven't heard anything about the new memberships being announced, and obviously when I do, I will let you guys know, and this is why you should follow me, because I will be updating you with the most latest info on Disney World and maybe some Disneyland. Please let me know if you do want to hear about more Disneyland offerings, whether Disneyland is opening. I haven't heard anything as of yet. But please make sure to subscribe and like the video if you want more content like this and want more Disney content, because I'm always around to offer that. So that's all I have for you today, guys. Please subscribe, please like the video, please hit the bell down below, and stay curious.